Allison for subscribing to this lovely feed. While I was offline, I went ahead and I got some Twitch secrets. I added two-factor authentication to my Twitch account, all that great stuff. And none of you could see it, so haha, no hacking my Twitch. Let's go ahead. We're just gonna make I have no idea. We're gonna make a new directory. And we're gonna call this connectors. Actually, we're just gonna call this, yeah, we're gonna call this connectors. I might change it later. We're gonna add another main. At some point, I'm gonna need to make these not mains, but I really like having everything as a main. Connectors main.go. And I know that, so first thing we need to do is we need to just do, we need to just make a simple API request. OAuth. No, we're gonna go ahead and we want to source my secrets. That way I can export them and you can't see them. Haha. Okay, I'm just using OAuth. So it said first step first. We want to get types of codes, getting tokens, revoking access. So we just want to authorize our thing, right? So we just need to set it up. So that should be just the simple OAuth request that they have right here, right? An authorization code. Client ID, secret ID, scope, string, username, redirect, localhost, redirect, config OAuth. Twitch, look at you there. I'm super impressed. You're doing major stuff having that in the Go library. Should I just steal all of this? I think this is way more than I need. Register OAuth token 2. I didn't realize that the GoX had an OAuth thing in it. Twitch endpoint, Twitch redirect URL. Okay, well, actually, I don't want to look at all their stuff. You can't see it. Come on, Derek. Why aren't you reminding everybody that you can't see it? Okay. So I want to start with this. And I'm just going to use... That wasn't real. I don't know what that set of numbers was. So they're using the GOB encoder, which is fine. I probably don't need it, like, long term. So they're setting these outside. I'm not quite sure what the scopes were, so we'll just... we'll look at that in a minute. I don't think I need them. But I am going to go ahead and we'll set all of these up. So first things first, we're going to have some... get the environment variables. OS.get. I am like so sure that's what this is. So we have a Twitch ID. And this will be client ID. I'm not doing it as flags. I am doing it as OS. All that OS goody goodness. And client secret, and that is Twitch secret. Cool. Why didn't that format? I'm missing something if that didn't format. Like the fact, what the heck is wrong with my thing? There we go. Why is that so far over? Somebody changed my spacings on here to tabs instead of spaces. It's a good thing white space doesn't matter. Twitch endpoint. What is the Twitch endpoint? And the redirect is my local host that I'm setting it to. So they have the redirect URL set. I don't, that's not a variable, so I can define that there. I have to set up all the HTTP stuff in a minute. Why not? Why the heck not use that one? I'm probably going to run into issues with that in a minute. Guys, my copy and paste never works the way I want it to. Redirect, off, callback, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so they actually have a handler that they have right here. Return H. They must have H defined somewhere else. Oh, I don't have that token set. Interesting. This seems really complicated for a simple HTTP call that I would normally do on a Stinger app. Getting a token. Yeah, getting tokens. This is what I want to do. Authorize bearer access tokens, switch, TV, Helix, switch API, switch API 5 deprecated. Sending user success and API access tokens. I feel like every time I look at a set of docs, like it just gets harder to read. Okay, so I'm just gonna actually, if you use Twitch authentication for login purposes only, access tokens should be validating in a recurring interval. Periodic validation of previously used OAuth tokens ensures that users who authorize your application have not decided to disconnect the integration. I'm the only one using it. Yay! You must validate access tokens before making API requests, which performs mutation or gives access to users if it has been more than 1 hour since last validation. Twitch periodically conducts audits. If we discover the application is not revalidating access token, oh yeah, well, it's going to validate every time you use it, so whoop-de-doo. Validation is important because of how OAuth tokens, yeah, I don't plan on this being a long-term running thing currently. Here's an example real quick. Authorization OAuth access token, and here's a sample response. Client ID, authorized users. Okay, so we've registered it. Okay. Getting tokens. So we need to get the access token. Bearer access token. Post. I don't want to revoke it. Getting OAuth token. Yeah, what just... Yeah, there we go. This makes way more sense. This is totally what I was looking for, because this is the one we're doing right now. So we want to hit, so this is the address we want to hit. Cool. So when it says Twitch endpoint, oh, ha! You remember how this was importing that from the Twitch stuff that I don't have yet? It's saved. What the heck? This is amazing. Somebody, I probably don't have that, so let's go ahead and go get it. But, heck, that means I don't have to know what it is. I guess Twitch really likes Go developers if they're going to go ahead and do that. They said they had that for Node.js 2. Oh, go get. So, go find and go OAuth to latest, which they just did. That's super awesome. So that means if I were to do this, I might have to manually import that. Ah, there we go! Yeah! I hadn't run the go get, so that wasn't there. That's super awesome. I just got way too excited about the imports working. But heck. How come I only have one streamer? Nobody wants to watch me right now. It was way cooler when Nats was cool, whatever. I did cancel my stream to do tokens because I wasn't totally prepared. Whatever. We'll find you in a minute. Okay, so we're going back here. Cool. So where was my getting OAuth token? So we're going to be getting... Hey! We got another subscription from Kabarov. Kabarov. We'll go with that. I apologize for butchering that. I wasn't quite expecting it. So we need to add some headers, and we need to go ahead and create this request. I know that they have... but I have the config. Redirect your URL, get... Okay, I'm really kind of curious what that Twitch endpoint actually is. Scope. And also, okay, blah, blah, blah. Response type. We're going to have to set that then as another one. And I want to know what the scopes are. Separated list of scopes. Analytics, redirect channel bits, clips, scope, edit user, read email. Edit your followers, channel bits, read, view bits information from your channel, channel manage screen key, analytics for extension. Okay, so the scope will probably be what lets me figure out how to get the chat stuff. Cool. Okay, we're back to get OAuth tokens, OAuth implicit flow, OAuth authorization code. So, okay. So in their example, they have it a little bit overcomplicated, but I'm sure they have it this way. Because they have iterated over it a lot more than me. I just want to look at what they have for their handler right now and kind of how they're setting their headers. So they have a content type, handle root, handle login. Handle login is a handler that redirects the user to Twitch for login. I don't need that. Handle root is a handler that shows login button. Where's handle OAuth callback is a handler for OAuth's redirect URI endpoint. This validates the state token and retrieves the OAuth token from the request parameters. So this is what I want, I believe. Because the idea is, I know I'm going to cough. I think we hit the endpoint. Let me pull it back. So this is actually the function that they're using. Session cookie store get. What's cookie store? Please be more sensitive. I've never used Gorilla Sessions. Excuse me. So I'm a little confused about that. State handle auth token exchange session value redirect. Status temporary redirect. Annotate error middleware response H. Error handling handle func handle header. Oh, isn't that super cool? So what they're doing is they have three things. See, now I just had to go to the end. Now it all makes sense. So what we're going to be doing is we will have a server. And this server will handle the OAuth calls. Again, I think that this is a little bit more complicated than we need. Because I just need to get a token. I'm not trying to make something that people can, like, access. I just need the tokens. So I think it probably doesn't need to be as complicated as it looks at the moment. When did they set scopes? I'm getting really excited here. String user read email. Let's try... I don't know if I want to set scopes, if I can just do this for the second. I just broke all the things. So is my stream still up? Okay, cool. I have hot corners turned on and I logged out. So let's go ahead. We're gonna grab that, and I don't think this needs to be a variable for the second. I can just add that. Okay. I broke it. What's line 26? Ha! Forgot one. Okay. So that's what we have. We have a redirect endpoint for the redirect URL. We're doing a listen and serve on it, and then we need to have a handle OAuth callback. Oh, I get it now. This wants me to do something. I want it to be a little bit more automatic than actually call that, but we're just gonna do what they say to do. Session cookie store. So this is actually... I don't have this, so I need to go get this if I want to do kind of what they have set up. I don't need that. Let's go back. Back up. Back up. Let's just do a request. So send user you want to authenticate to your registered direct URI. When this page asks you sign up or log into Twitch, they authorize your application identity system. HTTP. All I want is the token. OAuth authorization flow. Get OAuth to authorize. Get client ID redirect. If your user authorizes your application, users redirected you, redirect user I with the authorization code. See, this is the one I want. On your server, you can get the access token by making a post. I just wasted... I mean, you're welcome for taking you on a deep dive of the Twitch dev docs. I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. I just need an HTTP client. Client equals http.new. Oh gosh. I'm totally spacing right now. Golang HTTP request. Oh look, that's already right where we want it to be. So this should have the example I already want. Get handle. Git usually does it pretty well. http.get. No, I want to do an HTTP client. Where's my do? There we go. See? I want a new client. Looks like they don't have a new client, so we'll just do HTTP client. We'll do a struct to it. I don't need any parameters at the moment. We're gonna make a request. Request error equals http dot new request with context. We don't need the context at the moment. So this is going to be an http.post. This is a thing, right? I believe it is. We're going to be making it, where is my secrets? Yeah, so we're making it to this endpoint. If it's on their docs, it's not a secret, and I don't have to send it as a variable. And I will be adding a body, right? They said they want, oh, I was on the Twitch that you can't read because it's way too small. Yeah, so it's a post. But it doesn't say how to do it as a JSON body. They're just using it with URL variables. So that means I don't necessarily there we go. I want to do a post form. Post form with a specify URL. Isn't that, I've never actually used a post form. No, I just want to create, oh, I don't want to do that. I want to create a request using a post form. Guys, this is just really funny. A question is, can I add them as a handler? There we go. Method, string, body, method, URL, new request, auth clone, post. Oh, look. So I can just, can I do that? Okay. I'm gonna actually search for an example of this just because I don't want to spend that much time. Example, how much longer do I have? I have 6 minutes, so we may need to leave this for next time. Let's say, I'm in love with you. I don't care about that. This is really weird. This is probably not going to give me what I want. Keep. This isn't what I wanted either. I'm sure I could find one later. I don't need the whole thing. Golang example, post form value. Golang examples, golangHotExamples.com. Oh, this is a new website for me. Never been here before. Okay, definitely not. That didn't make any sense. Let's just make a URL. Yeah, that's a lot easier. So we don't need that. Obviously, this is going to need to be a little bit longer. Where is my thing? Yeah, we have all of those things here. So what we're going to end up doing, let's go ahead and we'll set this up so you can come join me again next Friday. So what we're going to do, we're going to have the Twitch URL, and I bet you anything, I could go to the Twitch endpoint and it's going to look like that. So if I go, it doesn't have the go to FK. So we're going to call it, what kind of snake case is this? This is Go, we don't do that. Equals URL dot, there's a URL package, which is what I was looking for, and it's actually, if you went to the, see, URL values. And I could probably just do that, but just in case, there's all kinds of dumb headers and stuff. Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted. So we're gonna make a new URL. There's gotta be examples. URL parse query is normal as string. Okay, yeah. Values. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Equals we're just gonna do this. And we're gonna just do it. I've done it this way before. This is what I was looking for. It may not be the best way, but it is definitely the way that I am most familiar with. If you have suggestions, feel free to tune in the next time, and we can, I will take them. So, we have a client ID that we need to set. Haha. Cool. And then we will v.add. Let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and we'll go over time and just get this whole thing set up. Client secret. Like I said, everything that I type is available on GitHub after. I just do a real quick commit. Even if it's a work in progress and it doesn't work, it is on GitHub. I don't have any build tags on it because it's not a real project. It's just like a fake project. Code. Authorization code received above. So you're saying I have to do that? Black Widow baby. Black Widow is Katy Perry song? Okay. So it looks like I was wrong. And since none of my stream watchers, who is just me, has ever used the Twitch API, you can't correct me. But it looks like you do have to go to the URL to get a new token, and then so you get the authorization code that you can get once, and then you're able to get the OAuth tokens. So we will get that code and then finish this next time, but I'm gonna go ahead and make my server, finish my thing right now. So I do have a code, which I don't have yet. Oh gosh. Nap time. I didn't even work today. I had today off. Today is, so I work at Weave. They are a small business tool kit platform software thing. That was a really horrible explanation of what Weave is. But they decided to just give us the day off. And since I didn't have any reason not to, redirect URL. Oh, that's something escaped. I mean underscored. We will do this should be the redirect URL that I already have there. Okay. Sorry. And so if I go to the URL and I have URL values, I should be able to take URL and add the values to it. Right? Somebody's gonna have to remind me how to do that one day. See, this was the values example, but I need the actual base string. So I don't need to query it. Values.parse query. Yeah, I will add that too. But I do have that set up. I'll need those too. Okay, cool. So this is where we're gonna hang out today. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna just here. We're gonna say useful. Somebody needs to fix the tab on this. We have the Twitch. OAuth. Which was this one, the one I've been using. And the other one was Golang URLs, right? Okay, so I will get this pushed up to the GitHub. You can look at it there. You can rewatch this. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, so you can get all of the updates about when I will be working on this. I have some extra time off next week because I didn't take any time off during the COVIDs and they got mad at me. So I have some extra time off, so I might be grabbing some extra stream time to work on this. If you have any preferred time, please let me know. I would be happy to stream at different times if it works better for people. Friday afternoon is just the ones that works best for me. So that's what I've been doing. And cool. See you next time. Bye, guys.